come to 2013 Menor Cardinal football. Friday, August the 30th, 2013, 85 degrees, a hot, sweltering night. Led by Coach Steve Trevisano, another promising season up ahead for the 2013 Menor Cardinals. And the Cardinals will be kicking off to the McDowell Trojans. .6'4", 190-pound senior Ethan Stark, number 24, will be handling the kicking duties tonight.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Jerome Chasborn Senior Stadium is a non-smoking facility, so thank you for your cooperation.
Once again, a good crowd on hand at the JTO, Jerome T. Osborne Stadium. First game of the 2013 Menor Cardinal season. Another promising year. The 2013 football team hopes to follow in the footsteps of the 2013 basketball team. Here we go. Ethan Stark kicks off. Goes to the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And here they go. The Cardinals are led on defense by senior Kent Berger and Von Maddox. And a short gain by McDowell. And number 54, Nico Lawton, on the tackle for the Menor Cardinals. McDowell is led by junior quarterback number 9, Jake Tarasovich, 5'9", 165 pounds. Hands off, right up the center, gaining big yardage, 45 to the 50, before being brought down by a host of Cardinal tacklers.
Number 45. Austin Becker on the carry for the Trojans. On the stop for the Cardinals.
Big run for the Trojans.
First down for the Trojans. Ball's on Mitchell's 40-yard line. First and 10.
Last year, when Menor played, they were in Erie, PA for the game against McDowell. Menor overcame 20 penalties. Obviously a 90-minute bus ride and a second half deficit of 9 points for a thrilling 34-27 victory over the Trojans. Jake Tarasovich hands off again. Another strong run for the Trojans.
Number 8, Tyree Stearman on the carry for the Trojans. On the stop for the Cardinals, number 16, Austin Hankins.
Number 16 for the Cardinals, Austin Hankins with the tackle.
First and 10, here in McDowell. Ball's on the 22 of the Cardinals.
First and 10 for McDowell. They break the huddle. The junior Tarasovich. And another handoff, and another run up the middle. Stop right around the 10-yard line. Looks like another first down for McDowell.
On On the stop for the Cardinals, number 16, Austin Hankins.
Number 16, Austin Hankins on the stop for the Cardinals.
First down and 10 on the 10.
And another handoff. Straight up the middle for a touchdown for the McDowell Trojans. Number 45, Austin Becker, 5'9", 190-pound junior running back for the McDowell Trojans. .35 left on the clock in the first quarter. And McDowell puts the first points of the 2013 season on the board. Number 24, Ethan Stark, attempting the extra point for the Trojans.
Holder is number 34.
It's up and it's good. McDowell takes a 7-0 lead over Menor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special group of people tonight. Group of the oldies, but goodies. We're not talking about the RPM records. We're talking about all the fans that have come tonight for their 50th anniversary and reunion of the class of 63. So we welcome the class of 63 of Mentor High School, and they are still cheering for the Cardinals. So if you all would stand and wave, we would love to reach you at this time. Thank you.
Kicking off again, number 24, Ethan Stark.
Back deep for the Cardinals, number 6, Kaya Powell. Also number 40, Eddie Dog.
Number 6, Kaya Powell. Back to receive for the Menor Cardinals. And the kickoff. Caught by number 6, Kaya Powell. Touchback.
For the Cardinals. First and 10 Cardinals. Quarterbacking tonight, number 5, Connor Krasancic.
Number 5, Connor Krasancic, a quarterback this year. Most remember him the past few years as a standout wide receiver for the Cardinals, making the transition to the quarterback this year. And he's got a keeper, tries to run it for a gain of maybe a yard. Brings up second down for the Cardinals. Connor Krasancic, Coach Krasancic of the Menor High School basketball state championship team. That's Connor's father. Coach's son. Once again in the shotgun. Penalty. False start on the offense is the call with the flag. Cardinals, as always, the spread offense. 4 receivers, 1 back with the quarterback in the shotgun. Connor Krasancic's back. Looking down the field, he's got a receiver open. Caught the pass at the 21-yard line. Number 11, Kyle Tankovich.
On the stop, number 16, Cameron Spassini.
On the reception, number 11, Kyle Tankovich, junior wide receiver, 5'10", 165. Third down for the Cardinals. Connor Krasanzik situating things, getting set. Oh, it went over his head. He has to cover. 2 points for the McDowell Trojans with the safety. Well, not the start the Cardinals wanted to have for the 2013 season. Again, last year when they met McDowell, they were down before coming back. Second half of the game, they were down 9 points, and they came back for the 34-27 victory. But digging themselves a hole once again this year. Look forward to a promising season for the Cardinals this year. Rank number 1 in the Northeastern Ohio high school football rankings. Facing a tough schedule. They get to face the St. Ignatius Wildcats in game number 2 next Friday, September the 7th. And the McDowell Trojans are setting up to receive the kickoff. Number 39, Mike Music, 6 foot, 170-pound senior for the Cardinals, set the kick. Kicking off from Mentor's 20-yard line. 9 minutes left in the first quarter, and the kick. Caught by number 21, Tyja Williams. 5'9" senior. He's got some running room all the way to the Cardinals' 37-yard line.
On the stop for the Cardinals, number 32, J.D. Matsko. First and 10 here at McDowell on Mentor's 37-yard line. 9:01 to go tonight's first quarter.
44-yard return for the McDowell Trojans. Mentor sets up on defense. Mentor's going back to a more traditional 4-3 defensive set this year. 2012 they had the 3-3 stack defensive scheme.
We'd like to thank Gina Reno's Pizza and Dave Cosmic Salt for the food in the press box tonight. Please support these two businesses for their generosity throughout the season. Very important announcement. Tickets for next week's game against St. Ignatius right here at Jerome Jasmine Senior Stadium will go on sale at 8 a.m. on Tuesday in the Mentor High School Athletic Office. The office is open from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. So get your tickets early. This will be a sold-out game, and I encourage all of you to get the tickets as soon as possible. Again, 8 a.m. on Tuesday at the Mentor High School.
Coming back from the timeout, taken by the McDowell Trojans. Mentor's going to have to stop the strong rushing attack by the Trojans.
Can be found at Mentor Athletics. Thank you.
Number 45, Austin Becker for the Trojans. Strong game, 3 rushing attempts, 61 yards to this point. And the handoff, straight up the middle. About 7-yard run. Once again for the Cardinals, number 54, Nico Lottinen, the junior defensive lineman with the stop. Second down for the Trojans. Once again to the running back, Austin Becker, straight up the middle. Another big gain for the McDowell Trojans.
On the stop for the Cardinals,
Number 32, J.T. Madsko, junior linebacker, 5'10", 190 for the Menor Cardinals. Once again, the Trojans are driving. Setting up at the 18-yard line of the Menor Cardinals. Running back Austin Becker's having a heck of a game to this point. This time, quarterback holds it himself, Tarasovic, number 9, and the Cardinals bring him down.
He was taken down by Rangers number 52, Sean Reardon. Second down and 12.
Second down, 12 yards for the McDowell Trojans. Tarasovic hands off again, Austin Becker for a couple yards.
Number 45, Austin Becker on the carry. On the stop for the Cardinals, number 48, Trevor Morrison.
That was number 48, Trevor Morrison, junior defensive lineman for the Cardinals, 6'2", 250 on the stop. And a third down for the Trojans.
Third down for the Trojans.
Tarasovic set for the snap. Pitches the ball. He's got running room to the 10, to the 5. Taken out just short of the end zone. Oh, and it is a touchdown.
Number 21.
15 points. 15 points for the McDowell Trojans to 0 for the Menor Cardinals. Extremely strong rushing attack for the Trojans. Ethan Stark, number 24, setting up to kick the extra point for the Trojans. 6:25 left in the first quarter.
Number 24, Ethan Stark. Holders, number 34, Zach Delco.
And the snap and the kick. Kick is good. Extra point is good. 16 points for the visiting McDowell Trojans.
And 6:25 to go tonight. First quarter. Here McDowell 16, Cardinals nothing. Whatever it is, it can wait. Brunswick Auto Block believes in safe driving. Please don't test and drive. Be a safe driver. Log on to safedriverpledge.com and pledge that you too believe in safe driving. Brought to you by Brunswick Subaru. Brunswick, your place to go.
Number 24, Ethan Stark, set to kick for the McDowell Trojans.
Also number 30, Eddie Dorothy.
Cardinals lined up the end zone, ready for the kick. Kick is up. And it's a touchback. Caught by number 40, Eddie Doherty. The junior running back, wide receiver, 5'6", 160. Quick start for the McDowell Trojans. Menor Cardinals setting up. Connor Krasanzik setting up in the shotgun. Lined up. Set to receive the snap. Fakes the handoff. And complete for a yard. Number 11, Kyle Tankovich, the junior wide receiver, 5'10", 165. 6:07 to play in the first quarter. Second down for the Cardinals. Second and long. Connor Krasanzik receives the snap, rolling to the left. He's got number 11 again. Tankovich with the catch for a couple yards. It's going to be third down and long for the Mentor Cardinals. Cardinals line up. Third and long. Spread offense. From the shotgun, Connor Krasanzik looks to the left. He's got a receiver just short of the first down. Number 8, Corey Plavkin, the senior wide receiver with the catch, just shy of the first down. Fourth down for the Mentor Cardinals.
Fourth down and 1. That was only 29.
Out to kick, Mike Music, the senior 6', 170 kicker for the Cardinals. Set the punt.
Number 39, Mike Music. Back deep, number 9, Jake Tarasovich, and number 8, Tyler Spearman.
Very uncharacteristic for the Cardinals, falling down by 16 points.
McDowell. Timeout, Trojans.
Timeout by the McDowell Trojans. Timeout. Their second timeout of the half.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is a local team that can support you with a full roster of affordable health, dental, vision, life, and disability insurance plans. So add the strongest, most reliable player in the game to your team this year. Call Anthem or your broker for a free, no obligation insurance quote. That's Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
All right, the Cardinals again set for the punt. Mike Music getting ready for the kick. Change of formation and a whistle sound. Timeout. Timeout by the Mentor Cardinals. Timeout by the Cardinals.
At Farmers Insurance, we believe in smarter coverage because the more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Find your local agent, Thomas Lana, at 440-255-2020. We are insurance. We are Farmers.
Fourth down. Cardinals back out. Not punting this time. Connor Krasanzik fakes the handoff and the catch for the first down. Nice play by the Cardinals. Alex Matthews on the catch. The sophomore running back, 5'7", 175 for the Mentor Cardinals. The gutsy call. Cardinals really needed to make a strong move on offense to make up for the 16-point deficit. 5:15 left in the first quarter. Gutsy call after showing the punt formation. 2 timeouts later, they come back, decide to pass, and they get the first down. Connor Krasanzik.
There's a flag on the play.
False start on the offense. Another penalty on the Mentor Cardinals.
Would you please report to Mr. Casella at the 50-yard line at the opening of the track so we can announce your name at the end of
the Mentor Cardinals 27-yard line.
Mr. Casella.
Cardinals set.
Thank you.
Spread formation. Connor gets the ball and he hands off. Running room. Nice run for number 40, Eddie Daughtry. Eddie Doherty, the junior running back.
Eddie Doherty on the play. On the carry for the Cardinals. On the stop for McDowell.
Eddie Doherty saw the hole develop, and he hit that hole. Nice run. Second down for the Cardinals. Second down and short. In the shotgun, Connor Krasancic back. He's got a receiver. Oh, almost picked off. Almost picked off. It was intended for number 1, Brandon Fritz. Brandon, the senior wide receiver, 6'4", 220. The standout receiver from last year. Committed to North Carolina, just like his quarterback from last year, Mitch Trubisky. Third down for the Mentor Cardinals. Connor Krasancic lines up. Shotgun formation. Scans the field. Gets the ball. He's got a receiver in the middle for first down. Number 44, Alex Matthews, on the catch.
Pass complete to number 40, Eddie Doherty. On the stop, number 6, Luke Bay. First and 10, Cardinal.
Penalty flags on the field.
Number 44, Alex Matthews on the carry. There's a flag on
Carries
the
by number 44, Alex Matthews.
on the
Flag on the field.
Now is number 4, Tanner DiCaprio.
Backing up the Mentor Cardinals. Another penalty on the field for the Cardinals.
Against the Cardinals.
Going the wrong direction at this point. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. 16-0. McDowell Trojans with the lead. Still a hot, humid evening here at JTO, Jerome T. Osborne Stadium. Connor Krasancic back, receives the snap, searching the field. Looking for a receiver, he's just gonna run the ball. Gaining positive yards, close to the 40-yard line. He was scanning the field, looking for a receiver, didn't have the option, so he ran the ball. Second down for the Cardinals.
Second down and 16. On 38.
Quarterback keeper right up the middle. And he got the first down. Nice run by Connor Krasancic. Again, Connor's making that transition last year. Standout wide receiver. Speedy wide receiver. Making the roll to his past position of quarterback. He hasn't played it for a few years. Off to a rough start. Starting to turn it around on this drive. Connor's looking down the field. He's got a receiver. Nice catch. Down. Almost appeared to be a fumble after the reception, but the receiver was down. Number 40, Eddie Doherty on the catch.
First and 10. From the 40.
Looking deep, he's got a receiver and he overthrows him. Penalty flag on the field. May have been held by the Trojans. Holding on to defense. Automatic first down for the Mentor Cardinals. Connor Krasancic, overall 6 for 7 passing to start the game. Ball is going to be placed around the 30-yard line for the Mentor Cardinals on the Trojan side of the field.
First down and 10 for the Cardinals. On the 30, McDowell.
Connor Krasancic in the shotgun, receives the ball, fakes the handoff, and he's going to keep it himself up the middle, close to the 23-yard line. Some more positive yards for Connor Krasancic.
He was stopped by number 16, Cameron Spasini. Second down and 2 from the 22.
Menor setting up, second down. Second and short. Connor Krasancic with the ball. He's going to run it again. He's got a receiver. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Number 11, Kyle Tankovich with the reception for the touchdown and a score. The Cardinals get back in the game, 16-6, with 2:07 remaining in the first quarter. And it looks like they're going to be lining up to go for 2 before going the extra point on the kick. Lining up to go for 2. Setting up to the right of Connor Krasancic, number 44, Alex Matthews. Looking in the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Brandon Fritz in the back of the end zone. Fell short on the pass. Incomplete. 16-6. Cardinals back in the game. The McDowell Trojans with the advantage at this point. But the Cardinals coming back. Menor Cardinals getting set to kick off here. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left remaining in the first quarter. Number 39, the senior kicker, Mike Music, 6 foot 170, preparing to kick off to the McDowell Trojans. Kick is up. And in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Connor Krasancic, 8 of 9 passing for 62 yards, 1 touchdown. Cardinals setting up on defense. Cardinals on defense again, led by senior number 52, Kent Berger, one of the standouts. Penalty flag. Cardinals are clapping, so how about being on the Trojans for this time? And it looks like it is. Trojans are backing up towards their end zone. Delay of game penalty on the Trojans. First down to 15 for the McDowell Trojans. As they set up. Jake Tarasovich, the quarterback for the Trojans, lines up, hands off the ball. Stop by the Cardinals. Number 45. Number 45 for the Trojans on the run, Austin Becker. Stopped by the Cardinals, number 52, Kent Berger, senior defensive line. Trojans lining up, second down and long. Cardinals need another stop here. 1 minute, 29 seconds left in the first quarter. He pitches the ball and stop. Nice stop by the Menor Cardinals. Number 6, Kaya Powell, the senior defensive back, on the stop. Good recognition by number 9. Number 6, Kaya Powell. Good stop. And a Trojan is down.
On the tackle, number 6, Kyle Powell.
Third down and long for the Trojans.
Coming out the field, number 21, Kyle Williams.
Ty Williams, number 21 for the McDowell Trojans. Up and moving off the field.
Third down and 15 for the Trojans on the 16-yard line.
Lining up on their own 16-yard line, the McDowell Trojans getting set for a third and long possession. Menor Cardinals showing a strong defensive front on the first 2 downs of this drive. Getting set on the third down to really propel them back in the game if they could get a stop here. Snap to Tarasovic. He has the ball and he's taken down. Taken down at their own Trojans 15-yard line. It's going to force the Trojans to punt the ball. Nice defensive stop for the Menor Cardinals. Once again, number 54, Nico Lautinen, junior defensive lineman for the Cardinals on the stop. Back to receive for the Menor Cardinals. Number 11, Kyle Tankovic. Number 24 for the McDowell Trojans, Ethan Stark, getting set to kick off. Punting the ball, short punt. Right at midfield. Number 11, Kyle Tankovic, just lets it go out of bounds. And good field position for the Cardinals as we come up on 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cardinals in the set.
First and 10 from the 50.
In the shotgun. In the game, number 3 at quarterback, Matt Eisworth with the keeper running up the middle. Stop for just about a yard.
Matt Eisworth on the keeper.
Number 3, he's a sophomore quarterback, 6 foot, 200 pounds, Matt Eisworth for the Menor Cardinals.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the
End of the first quarter. Scored McDowell Trojans 16 and the Menor Cardinals 6.
We're now in the second quarter, second down and 9 from the 49.
Cardinals setting up, second down. The handoff. Cardinals gain a couple yards. Number 40, Eddie Doherty on the carry. Junior running back for the Cardinals with a couple yards.
Third down and 8 from the 48.
Third down for the Cardinals. In the shotgun, and the pass caught. Close to the first down. Number 8, Corey Plavkin.
Complete to number 8, Corey Plavkin. On the stop, number 16.
Just looks to be just shy of the first down. Cardinals will be going for it here on 4th and short.
Fourth down and 1 from the 41.
As always in the spread offense, the Cardinals line up. Number 3 at quarterback, Matt Eisworth, lines up in a quarterback position. Number 5, Connor Krasanzik, goes out, split to the side. Right down the middle, number 5, Connor Krasanzik with the reception. Passing the ball, catching the ball, running the ball. Connor Krasanzik doing a little bit of everything tonight. Connor Krasanzik in his quarterback position, 8 of 9 in the first quarter for 62 yards, 1 touchdown. The handoff, number 44, Alex Matthews, for a couple yards. Once again, number 3, Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback, lining up in the shotgun formation. Brings up a second down for the Mentor Cardinals. Mentor Cardinals on the move. 25-yard line of the McDowell Trojans. 10-10 remaining in the second quarter. The shotgun and the snap. Down the middle for the reception. The Cardinals, positive yards. The 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals! Another touchdown for the Mentor Cardinals. Brandon Fritz, number 1 on the reception from number 3, Matt Eisworth. 16-12, the Cardinals back in the ball game. Lining up for the kick for the extra point, Mike Music, number 39. And the extra point is up, and it's good. 16-13, 9:55 remaining in the second quarter. A 3-point ball game. Just like last year's game, the Trojans with the lead and the Cardinals came back. Looking like the same story, maybe shaping up again for this year in their rematch of 2013 McDowell Trojans versus the Mentor Cardinals. Again on the touchdown reception, that was number 1, Brandon Fritz. Catching the pass, taking it to the end zone for the touchdown from quarterback number 3, Matt Eisworth. For number 3, Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback. That's his first varsity touchdown. Congratulations to Matt. Matt's looking pretty composed in there for a sophomore, getting in the mix with the varsity here. Looking very comfortable in that shotgun. Connecting with the senior wide receiver on the score, Brandon Fritz, the 6'4", 220-pound wide receiver committed to the North Carolina Tar Heels for next year. Cardinals getting set to kick. Mike Music preparing to kick off from the Cardinals' 40-yard line. And we're off. Another good kick for Mike Music, a touchback. 20-yard line is where the McDowell Trojans will start this possession at. And momentum to the Mentor Cardinals after starting out slow. 16-point deficit coming back. 13 points unanswered for a current score of 16-13. McDowell slightly ahead of your Mentor Cardinals. Mentor lines up on defense. Nighttime setting in, still high humidity here at Jerome T. Osborne Stadium as the lights kick on. Beautiful Friday night here in Mentor, Ohio. Start of the football season, 2013. Mentor again, one of the top teams in the state. Ranked by many as the top team in Northeastern Ohio. Slow start, and now they're starting to show why they have that top ranking. As McDowell lines up, Jake Tankovich hands off the ball. Number 21 is his running back, Tygel Williams, but stopped by the Cardinals after a short gain.
He was stopped by number 32, J.D. Matsko.
Number 32, J.D. Matsko, the junior linebacker, on the stop for the Mentor Cardinals. Second down and 5 for the McDowell Trojans. And the Trojans line up. Tankovich hands off the ball, run it backwards. Stopped by a host of Mentor Cardinal tacklers at their own McDowell 20-yard line. Nice stop by the Cardinals. And the Cardinals really starting to get their groove back here. Found what they lost early on. Starting to get the momentum on offense and on defense. with a nice stop. They read that rushing play. Strong rushing attack to start out the game by the McDowell Trojans. First quarter alone, 114 yards rushing the Trojans had. Far less so far in the second quarter as McDowell prepares for a third down and long. Tankovic with the handoff, looking downfield. He's got a receiver. Fumble the ball. They're calling it an incomplete pass. Calling it an incomplete pass. But again, good defensive stop by your Menor Cardinals. The McDowell Trojans averaged 8.8 yards per play in the first quarter. Much different story so far with 8:20 to go in the second quarter. All the momentum turning in the direction of the Menor Cardinals. McDowell Trojans setting up the kick and punt. Number 11 for the Menor Cardinals, Kyle Tankovic, the junior wide receiver, ready to receive the punt. Punt is up. Short punt once again. And it takes the Trojans bounce out of bounds inside the Cardinals' 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Menor Cardinals as they get set to line up on the 27-yard line. Cardinals in their traditional anymore spread offense from the shotgun. The snap and the handoff. Number 40. Couple yards at most. Eddie Doherty. Still in at quarterback, Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Continuing to get the snaps at quarterback here for the Menor Cardinals. Short gain once again for the Cardinals on that as they line up for second down and long. From the shotgun, number 3, Matt Eisworth looking down the field. He's got a receiver in the middle of the field, number 8. He's in midfield to the 45, to the 40, the 35, 30, 25, 20. 15, and he's horse-collared down by the McDowell Trojans. Corey Plavkin, the senior wide receiver. Phenomenal catch and run down the field. There was no one stopping him until he was pulled down from behind by the Trojans. No flag. Two flags on the field. I stand corrected. Pulled down from behind. Two flags on the field, multiple flags on the field, and it's coming back, offsetting. After the big play, after the big catch and run by number 8, Corey Plavkin. Nice pass from Matt Eisworth. It's being called back. Offsetting penalties. Illegal block in the back called on the Cardinals and a defensive penalty on the Trojans. Offset each other. So we're back to the 25-yard line for the Menor Cardinals. Second down and long. Matt Eisworth, number 3 at quarterback, looking downfield. There's a replay of the last play. Number 8, catch at the 45-yard line. Corey Plavkin, and another flag on the field. And this time it's going to be called on the defense. Penalty on the McDowell Trojans. First down for the Menor Cardinals. And a pass interference call on the defense. The McDowell Trojans called for the penalty as the Cardinals set up. Shotgun formation. Number 3, Matt Eisworth hands off the ball. He's got some running room up the middle. Number 40, clean path. 20-yard gain. Number 40, Eddie Doherty, the junior running back, right up the middle. Strong run for the Menor Cardinals running back. Inside the 40-yard line of the McDowell Trojans. Cardinals on the move. From the shotgun. And the snap. Number 3 has the ball. Oh, look for a receiver. Number 40, incomplete pass. Matt Eisworth looking for the running back, Eddie Doherty, on the pass. Incomplete. It's going to bring up a second down and long. Ball's going to be spotted just about 38-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. Cardinals on the move. Second down, 7 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the second half, or second quarter, first half. Cardinals lining up, spread offense. Matt Eisworth looking in the middle of the field. He's got a receiver. Positive yardage, 30 to 25, 20, 15, 10, and he goes down. He almost broke that. Number 40, Eddie Doherty. What a play, breaking tackles. Cardinals moving up to the 11-yard line of the McDowell Trojans. In the red zone, Cardinals on the move. Matt Eisworth, number 3, remains in the game at quarterback. Number 5, Connor Krasanzik, starting quarterback at wideout. What a run and play, though. Number 40, Eddie Doherty. Short reception, strong run up the field, breaking tackles. If he wouldn't have got tripped up at the tail end, made a touchdown. Here they go. Catch inside the 5-yard line on the first down of the Mentor Cardinals. Catch by number 1, Brandon Fritz, the senior receiver, with another strong catch. Sure-handed wide out with the reception. Cardinals getting set. Once again, another flag on the play. Quite a bit of penalties so far in this opening game of the season. 6:35 left in the first quarter. 16-13, the visiting McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA, lead your Mentor Cardinals 16-13. Cardinals are on the move. Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback. And the Cardinals are walking back. Personal foul on the Cardinals. Yet another penalty. Going from inside the red zone, inside the 5-yard line, back outside the 20. Moving in the wrong direction. 1st and 10 for your Mentor Cardinals. Actually just inside the 20-yard line on McDowell's 19-yard line. 1st and 17. 1st and 17 in the shotgun. Number 3, Matt Eisworth at the quarterback. Gets the ball. He's looking downfield. Has a receiver. Just overthrows him as he was looking for number 40, Eddie Doherty, just in front of the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd down and 17 for the Mentor Cardinals. And we're coming up on a little bit over 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the first half. 16-13, the Trojans lead the Cardinals. Cardinals looking to score some points from the shotgun. Quarterback has the ball, looking downfield. He's got a receiver in the end zone. Incomplete pass, so close. Pass intended for number 8, Corey Plavkin.
Pass is intended for number 8, Corey Plavkin, incomplete. On the coverage was number 21.
Brings up a 3rd down and 17 for the Mentor Cardinals. 6 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the first half. Second quarter for the Mentor Cardinals. Looking to score some points. Looking to possibly tie or take the lead on this drive. Number 3, Matt Eisworth is back, and he's going to be taken down. And another flag on the field.
Number 3, Matt Eisworth on the keeper.
And it appears to be a penalty on the McDowell Trojans.
Number 17, Andrew Shakti.
And it is penalty on the Trojans. Face mask penalty on the Trojans. Walking the ball towards the end zone, moving the Cardinals up. Going to be inside the 15-yard line. Called the 13-yard line of the McDowell Trojans. 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 for the Cardinals. They line up. Matt Eisworth back, ready to take the snap in the shotgun. Looking downfield. He's got a receiver on the right side of the field. Caught the ball just inside the 10-yard line, shy of the first down. Connor Krasanzik with the catch. Coming out for the field goal to tie the game, number 39, Mike Music. The senior kicker, 6'1", 170 for the Cardinals, looking to tie the ball game. To bring the score to 16-16 if he could score this field goal. Fairly short field goal. Kick is up. And it's good. Ties the ball game. We're back to even. 16-16. Mentor Cardinals scoring 3 points to call it even with the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA.
Don't forget at halftime, the concession stand is over on the visual side and also under the home stands. So looking forward to a fun halftime show and a funny Cardinal marching band. Also the 50-50 records continuing to go on. 6 stands for $5 with $1 ticket from the music method. Also, Redline Club is signing all of the seniors and mentor wear down underneath the home stand. So get your mentor high school spirit wear at halftime. Caps, sweatshirts, t-shirts, all that you need to be a mentor Cardinal. Thank you.
Getting set to kick, Mike Music. Once again, we have a tie ball game here. Opening game of the 2013 season, Mentor Cardinals versus the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA. Hot, humid summer, end of the summer night here in Mentor, Ohio. The kickoff. Another nice kick by Mike Music for a touchback for the McDowell Trojans.
Again, 5:21 to go tonight's first half.
Started the ball game in the mid-80s. Doesn't really feel like it's let up all that much here. High humidity. Overall, nice end of the summer night. Beginning of the school year, beginning of the football season. And we're back at even, just like we started the ball game. All tied up. We're at 16-16. Mentor Cardinals line up on defense as the McDowell Trojans break the huddle. Their quarterback, number 9, Jake Tarasovich, gets the snap, and he hands the ball off. Number 45, Austin Becker with the handoff again. He's been the workhorse for the Trojans tonight.
On the stop for the Cardinals, number 51, Billy Hudson. Also assisting number 30, Justin McMahon.
Cardinals lining up on defense. Second down, second and long for the McDowell Trojans. Once again, a marked recovery by the Cardinals in the second quarter on defense here after struggling mightily against the run in the first quarter. Cardinals line up on defense. Quarterback keeper, and he pitches the ball. Stopped by the Cardinals, but not before. First down by the McDowell Trojans. Nearly had the quarterback after the fake handoff. Quarterback Jake Tarasovich almost went down before pitching the ball. First down for the McDowell Trojans.
First and 10 from the 31.
Number 45 for the McDowell Trojans. 7 rushes, 85 yards here in the first half alone. Another run play. Good recognition by the Cardinals, and they stop him for short yardage. They're really starting to key on that rushing attack of the Trojans. Number 52, Kent Berger on that stop for the Mentor Cardinals. Senior defensive player, 6'4", 250. And the Trojans break the huddle. Tarasovic lining up. Looks like possibly a penalty there. Oh, pitches the ball. And a stop by the Cardinals. Short yardage once again for the Trojans. Number 8, Tyree Spearman on the run for the McDowell Trojans. Good recognition by the Cardinals. Third down, 7 yards for the Trojans. 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the first half. Trojans break the huddle. Tarasovic getting ready for the snap. Gets the snap. Rolling to the right. Picked off by the Cardinals. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Mentor Cardinals. What a play on defense for the Mentor Cardinals. Number 13, Todd Green, the senior. Todd Green. Trojans, Jake Tarasovic, quarterback was rolling to the right. Number 13, Todd Green, read that play for the pick. Turnover by the Trojans. Cardinals, Trojans territory on the 36, called the 35-yard line. Another momentum changer possibly for the Mentor Cardinals. Looking to roll downfield and take the lead this time. Tie score, 16-16. And the Cardinals set up. First down. From the shotgun, number 3, Matt Eisworth. Looking deep. He's got a receiver, number 8, Corey Plavkin with the touchdown. And the Cardinals take the lead. 22-16. What a turn of events. The interception and the quick score. Touchdown, Cardinals. 22 unanswered points. They came back from a 16-0 deficit. Trojans came out strong and had the Cardinals in a hole, but what a turnaround for the Mentor Cardinals. The defense holding strong, caused the turnover, the interception, come back for the quick score. Mike Music set for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. 23-16, the Cardinals roar back in to take the lead. 3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the first half. What a nice pass. Nice touch by the quarterback, Matt Eisworth. And a nice catch by number 8, Corey Plavkin for the score. Cardinals started out a little bit slow, but they're sure in a groove right now. Once again, Cardinals came out down 16-0 versus the visiting McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA. But the Cardinals with some strong play by the sophomore quarterback, Matt Eisworth. The receivers, Brandon Fritz stepping up, Corey Plavkin. It's been a team effort. Defense and offense. Here's the kick by Mike Music. And the ball fell over. We're going to redo the kick. But quite a momentum shifter for the Mentor Cardinals. 23-16. Cardinal lead. Second quarter. 3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. The Trojans sure had the crowd quiet when they were up 16-0. 180-degree turnaround now. The big lead, 23-16, coming back. And here's the kickoff, Mike Music. Another touchback. Another nice kick for the senior kicker, Mike Music.
Again, don't forget, fans, that the concession stand on the visitor side will be open, and also the concession stand underneath the home stand. We still have Chick-fil-A and also
Cardinals getting set on defense. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half. 23-16, Cardinal lead. Trojans break the huddle. Quarterback, number 9, Jake Tarasovich for the Trojans. The snap and the pitch. And the Cardinals looking to stop it, but long run for the Trojans. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown for the Trojans. Number 8, Tyree Spearman, the senior running back, 5'9", 175 for the McDowell Trojans, and that didn't take long for them to get right back in the game. Quick turn of events once again here, 23-22. The Cardinals clinging on to the lead. Trojans setting up for the extra point. Ethan Stark getting ready to attempt to tie the ball game. Tyree Spearman, long run for the Trojans. It appeared at first that the Cardinals may have had a shot, but then he broke free for the long scamper into the end zone for the Trojans. Ethan Stark getting set. Extra point on the way. Sets up and a kick. Ties the ball game, 23-23. 2:48 remaining in the first half. Tie ball game. 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the first half. As the Trojans get ready to kick. Number 24, Ethan Stark, going back to receive for the Cardinals. Number 8, Corey Plavkin, sets up deep on the one side. On the other side, number 40, Eddie Doherty. Momentum swinging back and forth in this game. Started out with the Trojans taking a quick 16-0 lead. Cardinals coming on back strong and taking the lead 23-16, and then a quick score by the Trojans to tie the game back up. Back to even as Ethan Stark gets set to kick off to the Cardinals. And the kick is up. Touchback for the Cardinals. They'll bring it out to their own 20-yard line. Eddie Doherty, number 40, with the catch for the touchback for the Cardinals. Tight ball game here at the JTO, Jerome T. Osborne Stadium. Game number 1 of the 2013 season for the Mentor Cardinals. Lining back up, the sophomore quarterback, Matt Eisworth, sets up in the shotgun. The snap, the handoff for a short gain. Number 40, Eddie Doherty on the short, barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Eddie Doherty, the junior running back for the Mentor Cardinals. Second down, 10 yards to go. 20-yard line for the Mentor Cardinals. Looking down the middle. Oh, he had his receiver for a second, but just overshot number 40, Eddie Doherty. Matt Eisworth looking down in the middle of the field for his receiver. It's going to be third down and long for the Mentor Cardinals from their own 20-yard line. 2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in a half. 23-23. Game all tied up. Back in the shotgun once again. Matt Eisworth takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Looking downfield, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to be taken down by the McDowell Trojans. Cardinals going to have to kick on fourth down. Fourth down for the Mentor Cardinals. Mike Music getting set, getting ready to kick the punt. Number 8 for the McDowell Trojans, Tyree Spearman, set to receive the kick. It's a fake. And the Cardinals fake the punt for some positive yardage, but gained, went up to the 26-yard line, short of the first down. Flag on the field. Penalty on the Cardinals, declined by the Trojans. And the Cardinals give good field position to the McDowell Trojans as they set up on the Mentor Cardinals' 26-yard line. Coach Steve Trevisano taking a shot, seeing if he could catch the Trojans napping with the fake punt. Fell short. Trojans break the snap, break the huddle. Quarterback Jake Tarasovich getting set. .137 remaining in the first half. Looking downfield, no receiver as he threw to the center of the field. Jake Tarasovich. Score all tied up, 23-23. Cardinals and the Trojans. Had a tight one here at the JTO. First game of the season of the 2013 high school football season. Very entertaining last season between these two teams, and shaping them up to be another entertaining game for the rematch this year in 2013. Tarasovich with the ball, and he's going to keep it for short yards. Nice stop by the Mentor Cardinals. Short gain. It's going to bring up a third down for the Trojans. Number 22, Von Maddox, the senior defensive end for the Cardinals, on the stop. Third down, and we'll call it 8 yards for the McDowell Trojans. Now it'll be a nice time for a stop by the Cardinals. Trojans ready. Tarasovich with a handoff. And a good stop once again by the Cardinals on the defense. Stopping them around the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up a fourth down for the McDowell Trojans here. Fourth down for the Trojans. Score tied up 23-23. Under 20 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to let the clock run on down. 15, 14, 13, 12. Likely going to call a timeout and allow the kicker Ethan Stark to attempt to take the lead for the Trojans. Down to 3 seconds and 2 seconds. And the play, it looks like the clock ran out. 1 second is going to be put likely back on the board for the kick.
1 second on the clock. 1 second left on the clock.
2 seconds are going to be put back on the clock. 2 seconds back on the clock.
2 seconds back on the clock.
Trojans 4th down. Going to attempt to take the lead in this tie ball game here, 23-23. A couple nice, strong defensive plays by the Menor Cardinals on the first 3 downs. Just shy of halftime here on this hot, humid night. Jerome T. Osborne Stadium, Menor, Ohio. Close game here. They break the huddle. Trojans getting set. Does not look like they're going to attempt to kick. Number 9, Jake Tarasovich, the quarterback's out there. Austin Becker, the running back, behind him. 4th down for the McDowell Trojans. Tarasovich gets a snap. Looking in the end zone. Up for grabs. Incomplete pass by the McDowell Trojans. So we take it into halftime with the tie score, 23-23.
Mrs. Beth Karczewski and Mr. Pat McMurtry, with color guard advisor Kelly Holy and percussion instructor Jonathan Monticelli. The band is led onto the field by our field commanders Justin Hellinger and Brad Smith. This year's FCMB show is crazy. We get things started with the duet of Ann and Nancy Wilson and the band Heart. This is Crazy on You. Next, we feature our color guard and 3-time national champion, Majorettes, on another crazy tune. Don't get nervous, but this is Black Sabbath's Paranoid.
How many times have you started? No. How many times have you started? How many what? How many times have you started?
things get too crazy, fights break out. But wait until tomorrow, because we're closing our show with Sir Elton John's Saturday Nights All Right for Fighting.
I was looking for you. You moved this year. You're on this side. Yeah. I understand. What are you doing? I'm looking for the pollock section. Oh, this is it.
Halftime score, 23-23. Cardinals, Trojans all tied up. Game number 1 of the 2013 season for both of these teams. Next week, Menor plays at home once again, the St. Ignatius Wildcats. Next week for the Trojans, they face Edinburgh, PA. General McLean, they have a tough schedule as well. They'll be playing St. Ignatius in their week number 3, and week number 4 they'll be playing away at St. Edward. They have a strong presence playing some of the top teams in the Cleveland area. Some of the halftime statistics, quite a contrast in styles. The McDowell Trojans, 213 yards rushing, 0 yards passing for a total of 213 yards. The Menor Cardinals, a total of 233 yards, 168 of those yards in the air and 65 on the ground. Again, it was a big start in the first quarter for the Trojans on the ground. In the second quarter, they did have an 80-yard run as well, so quite a bit of groundwork Nothing in the air for the Trojans as the Trojans get set to kick off here to start the second half. Ethan Stark prepares from his own 40-yard line. They kick off. And it's a touchback. Eddie Doherty with the catch in the end zone for the touchback for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals. Looks like number 3, Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback, is coming back out. Setting up in the shotgun. It is number 5, Connor Krasancic, back at quarterback. And he's got the keeper. He's running 10 yards on the run for Connor Krasancic to the 30-yard line. Number 5, back in at quarterback, Connor Krasancic, to start the second half. Number 3 is also on the field, taking the Trojans, taking them by surprise. Looks like Connor Krasancic's going to be back in the shotgun. Number 5 takes the snap, hands off, straight up the middle. Another nice 10-yard run. Number 44, Alex Matthews on the run, 10 yards for another first down. And it looks like they may call it just short of a first down. It's going to be 2nd and short for the Cardinals. In the air, number 3, a quarterback that time, Matt Eisworth, looking downfield, incomplete. Try to take the Trojans by surprise, not knowing who's going to line up behind center in the shotgun. Either number 3, Matt Eisworth, or number 5, Connor Krasancic.
3rd down and 1. From their own 39.
3rd down and short for the Cardinals. Number 3 fakes the pitch, takes it himself, and he's got a first down. Looked like they may have stopped him shy, but he had the extra push to get the first down. Nice run by the quarterback, Matt Eisworth, for the first. Men are on the move to begin the second half here at this tie ball game. 23-23. Coming up on 11 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. The shotgun, the snap, looking for a pass in the middle of the field. Batted down by the Trojan defenders. Incomplete pass. It was number 3, Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback on the pass. Looking in the center of the field. Found nothing but Trojan defenders on the bat down. Brings up 2nd down and long, 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. In the shotgun. In the snap. It's going to be a pass again, looking downfield. Oh, almost had his receiver in the middle of the field, number 40. Eddie Doherty was the intended receiver. Just missed him for the incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. Again, that was number 3, Matt Eisworth on the pass. Number 3 lining up in the shotgun. Matt Eisworth set for the snap. And looking downfield, and the Trojans bring him down at the 40-yard line. Flag on the play. And maybe an injury to a Trojans defender.
On the tackle was number 17, Andrew Sloshky. Official timeout, injury.
It's going to be an official's timeout after the play. Possession time in the first half, 11 minutes, 43 seconds for the McDowell Trojans, 12 minutes, 17 seconds for your Menor Cardinals. Again, 213 yards all on the ground for the McDowell Trojans in the first half. 233 yards for the Cardinals in the first half, 168 of those in the air, 65 on the ground for an average of 6.9 yards per play. The Trojans had averaged 8.2 yards per play, and it looks like the defender is back up, walking to the sideline. And the Cardinals come back out. Number 39, Mike Music, lines up for the punt. 4th down for the Cardinals. Number 8 for the McDowell Trojans is back, Tyree Spearman. He had the long 80-yard rushing touchdown in the second quarter. And Mike Music had his punt blocked. And the Trojans recover it at the 45-yard line of the Mentor Cardinals. Block punt for the McDowell Trojans. Looked like the Cardinals were starting out the second half with a couple quick first downs and then stopped having a punt, and now a block punt. Trojans huddling up. Quarterback once again for the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA. Number 9, Jake Tarasovich. No completions for the quarterback, Jake Tarasovich, in the first half on 4 attempts. 22 rushing attempts for the Trojans in the first half as they set up. And he hands the ball off right up the center. Number 45, Austin Becker. Austin Becker had 7 carries for 85 yards in the first half. Number 8, Tyree Spearman had 8 attempts for 114 yards, including a touchdown in the first half. You have another player down on the field for the McDowell Trojans. Stoppage in play while they tend to the Trojans player who's being tended to by the trainers on the field. Still a very hot, humid night here at Jerome T. Osborne Stadium. First game of the season of the 2013 season. August the 30th. Coming up on Labor Day weekend here. Big game to start off the season here. Next week doesn't get any easier for the Cardinals going up against the St. Ignatius Wildcats. Right back here at Jerome T. Osborne Stadium. And it looks like they're pulling them up. Number 50, Chris Larson. He's going to be all right, getting up and going to be walking over to the sideline here. Offensive lineman for the Trojans making his way up. Walking on his own to the sideline. Getting ready to start back up. Second down. Second down and 7 for the McDowell Trojans. And the Trojans get set up for second down. And a handoff. Looks like maybe a false start on the offense. Penalty flags thrown on the field. And it's against the offense. They're going to back up 5 yards.
Second down, 12.
It's going to be a second down, 12 yards to go for the McDowell Trojans. Cardinals did have 1 interception in the first half. As we get ready for second down here, Tarasovich behind center. Takes a snap, hands off. Oh, some positive yardage for the Trojans as they get close to the 35-yard line of the Mentor Cardinals. That was Jake Tarasovich, the quarterback on the keeper on the run. He had 4 rushing attempts for 3 yards in the first half. It's going to be a third down and short for the McDowell Trojans here. We'll call it 3rd and 1. A little bit over 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter here. Tie score 23-23. It's going to be a timeout for the Mentor Cardinals. Cardinals call timeout.
Timeout, Erie.
9 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Score all tied up. Mentor Cardinals take their first time out of the second half. Correction to that, there was Erie who took the timeout. That was Erie's first time out of the half. 9:06 remaining in the third quarter. Lining up for third down. Third down and short for the Trojans. Cardinals can use a stop right here as we line up at the 36-yard line on the Mentor side of the field. Tarasovich behind center. He's going to keep it himself. Draw play straight up the field. 25, 15, 10. And he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball right before the end zone. We'll see what the call is. There's a pile-up fighting for the ball in the end zone. No signal by the officials yet. Touchdown is the signal for the McDowell Trojans. 29-23. 6 points on a touchdown for the Trojans. Run by the quarterback, Jake Tarasovich. Draw play right up the center. And again, that strong rushing attack by the Trojans, giving the Cardinal defense fits. Ethan Stark is the kicker for the Trojans, attempting the extra point attempt. Setting up at the 10-yard line for the extra point. And the snap is back, kick is up, and it's good. So it's going to be 30-23. The McDowell Trojans take the lead here in the second half. 8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter as the Trojans pull ahead, take the advantage over the Mentor Cardinals here. Game number 1 of the 2013 high school football season. Beginning of the school year, beginning of the football season. High expectations, high hopes for the 2013 Mentor Cardinals. One of the top teams in the state once again this year. Many polls giving them the ranking of number 1 in the northeastern Ohio area. Went to the state semifinals last year, hoping to improve on that finish this year. Hoping to follow in the footsteps of the 2013 Mentor Cardinal basketball team who took the state championship. Cardinals set back to receive the kickoff. Kicker Ethan Stark ready for the kick for the Trojans. And here we go to kick off. Ethan Stark getting ready. Cardinals really need to get something out of this drive. 30-23, Trojans ahead of the Cardinals here. And a kick may have a chance for a return here. The 15, the 20, 25, the 30. Broke a couple tackles and goes down at the 30. Number 40, Eddie Doherty.
Taking the kickoff is number 40, Eddie Doherty.
And it was a nice run out on the catch of the kickoff by number 40, Eddie Doherty, bringing the ball out to the 30-yard line. Connor Krasanzik looks like he's back behind center for the snap on this one here in the shotgun formation. Connor gets ready in the snap. He's going to pass. Looking for his receiver. Looking downfield. Does he have a receiver? Oh, almost a nice catch, but it went out of bounds, incomplete. Intended for number 8, Corey Plavkin. He's the 5'11", 175-pound senior receiver. Had a nice first half, but that play took him a little bit too far to the sideline. Out of bounds on that incompletion. It's going to be second down, 10 yards for the Cardinals. Number 3, Matt Eisworth, back at quarterback on this snap here. Incomplete pass, intended for the receiver at the 40-yard line. Brandon Fritz was the intended receiver. A lot of pressure before throwing that ball. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Cardinals, starting at their 31-yard line. Shotgun formation, looking down the field, almost picked off. Tipped by the Trojans defender who got the ball, went up in the air and was up for grabs. Matt Eisworth was the quarterback on that throw, incomplete, and it's going to be 4th and long, and here comes the kicking unit for the Cardinals. Number 39, Mike Music's coming out to punt the ball. 8 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. 30-23, Trojans above the Cardinals. Getting set for the punt, Mike Music. Inside his 20-yard line, kicks from the 20. It's a high kick. It's going to land around the 40-yard line, taking a menor bounce. Out of bounds just inside the 40-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. We'll call it the 38. It's going to be the Trojans' ball. If Mentor's going to come back and take this victory, they're going to have to stop the strong rushing attack of the McDowell Trojans. Rushing attack's been led by Tyree Spearman and Austin Becker. Quarterback Jake Tarasovich got in the action on that last drive with the long scamper for the touchdown. 30-23. Mentor defense is set. Trojans break the huddle. Jake Tarasovich getting ready for the snap. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Tarasovich behind center, takes a snap. Handoff, number 45, Austin Becker for limited yardage. It's going to bring up a 2nd and long. 8 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
On the last carry, number 45, Austin Becker for the Trojans. On the stop of the Cardinals, number 32, J.D. Matsko.
It's number 32, J.D. Matsko with the stop for the Cardinals on the short gain of the Trojans. 39-yard line, Trojans side of the field, 2nd and long. Cardinals can use a turnover here or a stop. Tarasovich getting ready for the snap. Hands off, number 8. And he's got some running room, but he's stopped by the Cardinals for a short gain. Tyree Spearman was the running back. Looked like he had a hole for a second, but it was quickly stopped by the Cardinals defenders. Nice stop, bringing up a 3rd down for the Trojans. It's going to be a big 3rd down play for the Mentor Cardinals. See if they can stop the Trojans. Just inside of 7 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter here. Scored 30-23, Trojans above the Cardinals. Tarasovich getting ready for the snap. Hands the ball off, but he's going to be stopped short. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And it may be a fumble. We have a fumble on the field recovered by the Cardinals. Another turnover by the Trojans. Number 52, Kent Berger, appears to have recovered the ball. What a break for the Cardinals, taking it back the other direction on the turnover. Good field position for the Mentor Cardinals on the 44-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. And it appeared that it was a fumble on the last play by Becker of the Trojans. Cardinals with the ball, some positive yardage on a nice straight ahead run. is number 40, Eddie Doherty, running back on the carry. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. 1st and 10, 34-yard line on the Trojans side of the field. And the shotgun and the handoff. Positive yardage, another nice run. Straight ahead, Eddie Doherty moving the chains, another 1st down. Mentor Cardinals on the move. 30-23. Trojans above the Cardinals, but the Cardinals are on the move. 1st down, Cardinals, 1st and 10. 2 nice runs in a row by Eddie Doherty. It's going to be a pass attempt. Number 5, Corey Plavko. Take it back, Connor Krasanzik on the catch. Number 5, Connor Krasanzik with the reception. Matt Eisworth at quarterback that time, throwing to completion. Moving the chains to second down in the red zone for the Cardinals. Cardinals lined up, 15-yard line. Going to be 2nd down in the red zone. On the move. Waiting to see what the call is on the field here. Waiting for 2nd down, maybe a flag on the field. No flag on the play. Injured Trojan player able to walk off the field, number 21. Cardinals set the line up. Number 3, Matt Eisworth, sets up behind center in the shotgun. It's going to be 2nd down and short for the Cardinals, looking to score here and tie the ball game. And a handoff. Looked like he was stopped. Number 44, Alex Matthews. Going to be a flag on the play. Number 40, Jared Williams for the Trojans on the stop. Looks like the call is going to go against the Trojans defense. Face mask is the call by the officials. Face mask. Moves the Cardinals closer to the end zone, inside the 10-yard line. Cardinals line up at the 9-yard line. Setting up in the shotgun. Looking downfield in the end zone. He's got a receiver. Oh! It takes him out of bounds. Took the receiver, Brandon Fritz, number 1, just out of bounds on the pass. Matt Eisworth. 2nd down coming up for the Cardinals. 9-yard line. Pitches the ball. Takes him just inside the 5-yard line to the 4. Connor Krasanzik. Brings up a 3rd down for the Mentor Cardinals. Looking to score here and possibly tie the ball game. 30 points for the Trojans, 23 for the Cardinals. And just inside 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun. Looking in the end zone for Brandon Fritz. Touchdown is the call on the field. Touchdown Cardinal. 29-30. And the Cardinals look to tie the score with Mike Music coming out for the extra point. Nice touchdown for number 1, Brandon Fritz on the grab. And the Cardinals back in the game, seeing if they could tie it up here on the extra point. Mike Music set, kick is up, and it's batted down. Batted down at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a 30. McDowell Trojans score, and 29 for your Menor Cardinals as they came back in the game, 30-29 on a nice connection from Matt Eisworth to Brandon Fritz on the touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your 50-50 raffle tickets. We'd like to announce the winner right now.
4.5 minutes, 4 minutes 38 seconds to be exact, remain in the third quarter.
And the winning ticket is a red ticket.
30-29, Trojans with the lead over the Cardinals. Well, we knew after these two teams had a real entertaining game last year, should have known to expect more of the same this year, as the two teams have been battling back and forth. Beginning of the game, the McDowell Trojans roared out to the 16-0 lead, and the Cardinals came back to take the advantage, only to find the score getting tied back up, and we've been back and forth ever since. 30-29, Cardinals look to kick off here. Mike Music, the ball on their own 40-yard line, looking to kick the ball to the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA. Here's the kick. It's up. And it looks like another touchback for the Trojans. Ball's going to come out to the 20-yard line.
Whatever it is, it can wait. Fan believes in safe driving. Please don't text and drive. Log on to safedriverpledge.com and pledge that you too believe in safe driving.
4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Trojans getting set to call the play for their first down. Jake Tarasovich, quarterback. Once again, this strong rushing attack has been giving the Cardinals defense fits all night long. Cardinals with the 2 turnovers. Handoff to number 45, Austin Becker, stopped by the Cardinals for a short gain. Number 51, Billy Hudson on the stop. Billy Hudson, sophomore defensive lineman, 6'3", 270 for the Cardinals. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans. It's the Cardinals set. Trojans break the huddle. Tarasovich behind center. Tarasovich getting ready for the snap. Back. He's got the ball, and they stopped him. Stopped by a host of Cardinal defenders. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd down and long for the McDowell Trojans. Coming up on 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Score 30. McDowell Trojans, 29 for the Menor Cardinals. Cardinals looking to make a nice stop here. 2 consecutive nice stops on the rushing attempts. 3rd down long for the Trojans. Once again running the ball. Stopped by the Cardinals, short of a 1st down. That was the quarterback. Quarterback on the keeper, straight up the middle, Jake Tarasovich. Seeing him run a lot more, it seems, in the second half here. And the Trojans going to be kicking the ball back over to the Cardinals. Ethan Stark getting ready to punt the ball. Got a Cardinals receiver just inside the 40-yard line on the Menor side of the field. What a punt. Taking a Trojans bounce back to the Menor 10-yard line. And he falls down on the ball. Kyle Tankovich fields the ball on a booming punt by Ethan Stark. 2 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cardinals ball, 1st and 10. There was a flag on the field. Flag on the field. Cardinals catch a break. Illegal formation called on the Trojans. We're going to do it again. Nullifies the booming punt by Ethan Stark that had the Cardinals pinned back on their own 10-yard line. Cardinals get new life. Hopefully improve field position on this punt. Number 11, Kyle Tankovich, set to receive the punt. And he gets a chance to field it. Caught at the Cardinals' 40-yard line. 45, 50. Takes it past midfield. Close to the 47-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. Flag on the field.
On the stop for the Trojans, number 51, Justin Swickey.
2 minutes, 14 seconds remain in the third quarter. 30-29. Trojans over to Cardinals. Cardinals getting the ball back, waiting to see what the penalty flag is. Looks like maybe a hold on the return. And that's what it is, holding against the Cardinals on the return. It's going to back it up. 1st and 10 for the Menor Cardinals, trailing by 1 point. Cardinals been going with a rotation at quarterback between Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback, and number 5, Connor Krasanzik, really keeping the Trojans defenders on their toes. Connor Krasanzik was the starting quarterback midway through the first half. Gave way to the rotation with Matt Eisworth. Matt Eisworth appears to be behind center in a shotgun formation on this snap. Gets the ball and a handoff right up the middle. Number 40, Eddie Doherty, running for some positive yardage, bringing it to 2nd down.
Number 40, Eddie Doherty on the last carry. On the stop.
Inside 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2nd down for the Cardinals, getting close to midfield. Fumble the ball. Receive the snap. Quick little pitch. Fumble the ball. Had to cover it. Brings up a 3rd down. Turning it now into a 3rd down and long situation. We'll call it 3rd and 7. Minute 28 remaining in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for the Cardinals. Going to be a passing situation. Looking downfield. He's going deep. He's got a couple receivers down there, and he overthrows them. Incomplete pass. He had Brandon Fritz and Connor Krasanzik both downfield near the 25, coming up on the 20-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. Trying for a deep ball on the 3rd and long. It's going to be 4th and long for the Cardinals. Mike Music coming on the field, number 39 for the punt. Cardinals did try a fake punt in the first half. Did not give them the 1st down in that situation. Gutsy call by Steve Trevisano. See what he does here. Mike Music is on the field preparing for the punt. Minute 14 remaining in the third quarter.
Again, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is being recorded for viewing on Cardinal TV, the Menor School's TV channel.
30-29. Tight ball game here. The McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA, over the Menor Cardinals here. 30-29. Last year, the game that these two teams played was in Erie, PA. Switching tables this year with Erie traveling to beautiful Menor, Ohio. Jerome T. Osborne Stadium on a hot, humid, late August night here on Labor Day weekend. Mike Music is in fact preparing, lining up for the punt. 4th and long. Mike Music getting ready for the kick. It's a nice punt. It's going to bounce the 20-yard line. Took a Trojans bounce back towards the 24-yard line. Trojans coming out to prepare for their 1st down. Pretty much a one-sided offensive attack for the McDowell Trojans. Rush after rush after rush, whether it be Tyree Spearman, Austin Becker, or the quarterback Jake Tarasovich. Their vaunted rushing attack has been a lot for the Cardinals to handle here. But they're going to have to stop it here if they want to take over the scoring lead. 1 minute, a little over 1 minute remains in the third quarter here. 1 minute, 5 seconds. It's going to be a timeout for the McDowell Trojans.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tickets for next week's game against St. Ignatius will go on sale at 8 a.m. on Tuesday in the Menor High School office. The office is open at 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. Again, tickets for next week's game against St. Ignatius right here at Jerome G.
Coming out of the timeout here that was taken by the McDowell Trojans. Cardinals coming back on the field for the defensive front here. First down. In a back and forth ball game. Once again, the Trojans rushed out to the quick 16-0 lead. Cardinals came back, tied the ball game, and took the advantage. And the Trojans came back and tied the game 23-23. Then they shot ahead to a 30-23 lead. Cardinals came back and brought it to 30-29, and that's where we stand at this point. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Jake Tarasovich at quarterback for the Trojans. He's got number 45 lined up behind him. Gonna pitch the ball. Some positive gain. Appears they got the first down. That was number 11 for the Trojans, Jeremy Herman, the junior running back, 5'11", 185. First and 10 for the McDowell Trojans. We're inside 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Jake Tarasovich behind center, takes a snap, hands off. Number 45, Austin Becker, stopped by a number of Cardinal defenders there. Gang tackling Austin Becker on that run. Coming up on 10 seconds in the third quarter. See if they get one more play in or not. 30-29, Trojans over the Cardinals. That's going to bring us to the fourth quarter. 1 quarter remaining. Tight ball game here, 30-29. When we come back, it's going to be a second down for the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA. Set to begin the fourth quarter here. Flipping sides. Trojans have the ball just shy of the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. Again, the Cardinals have to protect against that strong rushing attack by the McDowell Trojans. Jake Tarasovich, the quarterback for the Trojans here, hands the ball off. Gets about 4 yards on the rushing attempt there. It's going to bring up a third down. Bring up a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for the McDowell Trojans. It's going to be a third down for the McDowell Trojans. 3rd and 4. Cardinals hoping for a stop. Tarasovich on the keeper, straight up the middle, got the first down. Through 3 quarters, Jake Tarasovich had 8 carries, 57 yards, gains a few more yards on that carry. Once again, through the third quarter, strong rushing yardage for the McDowell Trojans. 299 yards on the ground. None in the air, no passing yards for the game. Completely one-sided offensive attack for the McDowell Trojans. They have one runner over 100 yards for the game. Tyree Spearman, 118 yards. Another one just shy of 100 yards. Austin Becker, 92 yards. Big ground yardage for the Trojans. Menor Cardinals, a little bit more balanced attack on their side with 144 rushing yards through 3 quarters. 179 in the air as we prepare for a 1st and 10. for the McDowell Trojans. Tarasovich set for the snap. And he keeps the ball. And they key on him. The Cardinals defense stops Tarasovich for maybe a yard. Again, give us some stats through the third quarter. Cardinals with that two-headed monster at quarterback. Matt Eisworth had 19 passing attempts, 8 completions. Connor Krasancic, 10 passing attempts for 8 completions. 62 passing yards for Connor Krasancic, 117 for Matt Eisworth. And that's through 3 quarters as the Cardinals prepare to defend on the second down here. Tarasovich ready for the snap. Again, he's got a keeper up the middle. Cardinals key on him for a nice stop. Couple yards for the quarterback for the McDowell Trojans, Jake Tarasovich. It's going to bring up a third down. 3rd down and 5 for the McDowell Trojans. It's a big play here. Big play for the Mentor Cardinals. 3rd and 5. Really need to stop in this situation or a turnover. Obviously, they're going to key on the run, and there's a fumble at the line of scrimmage. Fumble at the 48-yard line. Flag on the play. Cardinals may have the ball, and they do have the ball. Another turnover recovered by the Mentor Cardinals. The fumble recovery just shy of midfield. Going the Cardinals' way. Just what the doctor ordered for the Cardinals. The fumble recovery. We'll wait and see what the flag was called for. Penalty flag on the field. Personal foul. Goes against the Trojans. Once again, the turnover. And then another penalty. This time going positively for the Cardinals. Swinging the momentum in the Cardinals' direction. The Cardinals inside the 40-yard line on the Trojan side of the field with a 1st and 10. 9:23 remaining in the 4th quarter. Score 30 points for the McDowell Trojans of Erie, PA. 29 points for your Mentor Cardinals. And Matt Eisworth looking down the field. He's going to run it himself. Gets it inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Matt Eisworth. Matt Eisworth on the quarterback keeper brings the Cardinals to 2nd down. 2nd down and 6. 4 yards on the quarterback keeper for Matt. In the shotgun, Matt Eisworth fakes a handoff, looking downfield. He's got a receiver, number 8. Oh! Corey Plavkin almost came down with the reception in tight coverage. Crowd is looking for a call on that one. Tight coverage. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 for the Mentor Cardinals. Matt Eisworth really getting comfortable from that shotgun position in the quarterback role here for the Cardinals. 3rd down for the Cardinals. The handoff up the middle. It's going to be close to the 1st down. I think they're going to move the chains, and they're going to give that to the Cardinals. Number 40 on the carry, Eddie Doherty.
Also assisting number 6, Luke Bailey.
Looks like they may be marking it just short of the 1st down. Going to bring up a 4th and short for the Cardinals.
Official timeout. Measurement.
Officials are bringing out the change to measure it out. It will be close. .8:44 remaining in the 4th quarter. 30-29. And they give the first down to the Cardinals. 1st and 10, moving the chains. On a nice run, Eddie Doherty. Cardinals on the move at the 27-yard line on the McDowell side of the field. Cardinals looking to take over the lead here with the score. 3 lined up on the left in motion, shifting to the right. Matt Eisworth hands off up the middle. Nice run. Run of about 6 to 7 yards by number 40, Eddie Doherty. The junior running back, 5'6", 160, Eddie Doherty. Going to call it 2nd down, 3 yards to go. So we'll give Eddie Doherty 7 yards on the run. 8 minutes remain. 8 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. 30 to 29. An exciting game here. Going to be going down to the finish. The snap. Quarterback's got the ball. Fake the handoff. Looking in the end zone. Touchdown! Cardinals! Touchdown pass! Matt Eisworth threw it to number 5. Connor Krasancic on the reception. 35 to 30. The Cardinals take the lead. What a pass. Matt Eisworth looking more and more comfortable in that shotgun position for the Cardinals. Faked the handoff, looked downfield, and found his receiver in the end zone for the touchdown as the Cardinals take the lead. 35 to 30. Going for 2 points here. Cardinals lining up. Matt Eisworth looking for his options. He's got a... Oh, he had his man in the end zone, and he just missed it. Couldn't come up with it. Alex Matthews had it on his fingertips. Alex Matthews, sophomore running back, almost had the 2-point conversion. Flag on the field. We're going to do it again here. Penalty on the Trojans. Penalty flag was thrown on a 2-point conversion attempt, and it went against the McDowell Trojans. So the Cardinals get life again, and they're going to go again for the 2-point conversion. What an exciting game here at the JTO tonight, though. Back and forth. 2-point conversion. We're going for again. The Cardinals lining up. Shotgun. And the snap. Going to pitch the ball. He's going to go in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 37 to 30 on the score. The Cardinals take the lead. Number 40 on the pitch. Eddie Doherty on the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown pass from Matt Eisworth to Connor Krasancic, they followed it up with the 2-point conversion. Successful attempt. 37 to 30. The Cardinals pull ahead in the 4th quarter. 7:45 remaining. Mike Music getting set to kick off to the McDowell Trojans. We have quite a battle on hand tonight, folks. Game number 1 of the season. If this is any precursor to what we're going to see throughout the remainder of 2013, we're in for a fun season once again. Cardinal fans, 37 to 30, the Cardinals pulled ahead. 7:45, 4th quarter.
Back deep for McDowell, number 8. Tyree Spearman. Also number 21, Tahar Williams.
Officials blowing the whistles here, possibly an injury timeout. Number 8 for McDowell Trojans, Tyree Spearman, who's been running rampant quite a bit in this game, over 100 yards already on the ground. Limping as he goes to the sideline on the Trojans side of the field. That'll be a big blow for the Trojans if he's going to end up having to be on the sidelines here. One of their strong runners. Again, the Cardinals The defense needs to try to stop this vaunted rushing attack by the McDowell Trojans. No passing yards yet for the Trojans, but plenty of rushing yards. Mike Music on the kickoff. Kick went out of bounds. 37-30 is the score. Menor Cardinals took the advantage. 7:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. We've got a heck of a game here tonight. Cardinals getting out on defense. And the Trojans preparing for their 1st and 10. Doesn't get any easier for the Cardinals. Got a battle of heavyweights again next week, playing the St. Ignatius Wildcats. As the Trojans break the huddle, Jake Tarasovich behind center, hands the ball out. He's a keeper, and the Cardinals get him down. No gain, stopped at the 35-yard line. Jake Tarasovich kept it on the keeper, and the Cardinals read that all the way for the stop. 7:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. 37-30. Your Cardinals with the advantage. Trojans break the huddle. Jake Tarasovich behind center. 2 receivers out to the right. And he pitches it. Cardinals got a read on it, and they're going to stop him for minus yardage. Pushing him back to the 34-yard line. Losing a yard on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Trojans. 37-30, Cardinals over the Trojans. What a play. The Cardinals read that. Official timeout on the field. 3rd down and long coming up for the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA. 37-30 is your score. 6:40 remaining in the game. Cardinals with the advantage. Setting up for an exciting finish here. It's been an exciting game all the way through. Again, the game began with the Trojans running out to a 16-0 lead. Cardinals came back, tying the game and taking the advantage, 23-16. Trojans came back to tie it 23-all. Trojans then came back to bring it up to 30-23, and we sat at 30-29 after a Cardinals score. But the Cardinals coming back here in the second half with their most recent pass from the quarterback, sophomore, number 3, Matt Eisworth, on his connection with Connor Krasanzik in the end zone for the touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion by Eddie Doherty, putting the score at 37-30. The Cardinals out ahead. We've had quite a bit of injury timeouts tonight. I bet you the humidity tonight's got something to do with it. Quite a bit of cramping up on the field, it appears. These kids need to stay well hydrated on hot, humid days like this. Started the game in the mid-80s temperature-wise, but the heat index has got to be well above that, as it's still a hot, humid evening here in late August on Labor Day weekend for game number 1 of the 2013 high school football season. Another promising season on the horizon for the Menor Cardinals. Expected to be one of the top teams in the state, ranked by many as the number 1 team in Northeastern Ohio to begin the season. The Menor Cardinals going to be playing next week another one of the top teams in the Northeastern area, St. Ignatius Wildcats. Everybody remembers what kind of a barn burner that ended up being at the end of the season in the playoffs, with Menor prevailing. Again, Menor last year at the end of the season beating the big juggernauts, St. Ed's, St. Ignatius, before losing in the semifinals, state semis, to Toledo Whitmer. Cardinals definitely looking to improve upon that finish this year, and they stand poised to do so, returning 16 starters from last year's team. The Trojans player looks to be all right as they walk him off the field to the sideline with their trainers. Cardinals getting set to defend on the 3rd down and long. Had a couple nice defensive plays on first and second down. Let's see what they do on third down here as they get ready. The crowd is getting loud here at the JTO, prepared for this third and long. They know how important this play is. Jake Tarasovich on a rollout to the left, looking downfield. He's got a receiver. Oh, he's met by the Cardinals defender. Incomplete after the hit. What a play. Jake Tarasovich had his receiver. That would have been the first receiving yards of the game for the Trojans, but he was met right away by the defender of the Cardinals, who forced the incompletion. What a play, and the crowd reacts. Ethan Stark ready to punt it over to the Cardinals on a fourth down. 6 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Number 11, Kyle Tankovich, set back to receive it. The junior wide receiver back at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Ethan Stark on the kick. It's going to be a returnable kick. Kyle Tankovich has got it. He's going to 30, the 35, the 40-yard line. Nice run back for Kyle Tankovich. Yet again, another flag on a play. We've been marred by quite a bit of penalties here this evening. Kyle Tankovich on the run back. Nice run. Just past the 40-yard line on the men's side of the field. We'll see what the flag is. And that was an inadvertent flag. Disregard that flag. That's what we like to hear. First and 10 for your Menor Cardinals. 6:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Cardinals up 37-30. Another score on this possession will give the Cardinals some breathing room, some much needed breathing room.
First down and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 41-yard line. 6:17 to go with tonight's carry.
And the Cardinals getting ready to come out. First and 10. Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback, has done a nice job since entering the game. Quarterback keeper running up the middle, didn't find much yards. That was Connor Krasanzik on the run on the quarterback keeper, and there's a flag on the field. Maybe a face mask on the call here. We'll see what the officials say. Holding on the Cardinals, so we're going to move the ball back. Again, the Cardinals keeping the Trojans defenders off balance, mixing it up. Connor Krasanzik started the game at quarterback. He was the intended starting quarterback going into the season, but he's been rotating on and off with sophomore quarterback Matt Eisworth, number 3. The snap, and the ball was handed off. He's got some running room. 45 coming up to midfield at the 40, broke the tackle. 45-40, 35-30. Breaking tackles, he won't go down. 27-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. He would not go down. Breaking tackles left and right. What a run for number 40, Eddie Doherty. Breaking tackles, giving the Cardinals a first and 10 inside the 30-yard line on the Trojan side of the field. What a run. 5:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. Cardinals 37-30. The handoff again. Some positive yardage. Number 44 this time, Alex Matthews on a nice run. And Eddie Doherty right now showing 12 rushing attempts for over 100 yards, 134 yards, averaging 11.2 yards a carry. Quite a performance for Eddie Doherty this evening. He had a long run of 41. Cardinals setting up here. 4 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the game. 37-30. Second down. Giving the ball, moving forward, moving the pile. Keep pushing them to the 20-yard line. That was number 40, Eddie Doherty on the run once again. He's having a nice game. Third down. It's going to be a third and short for the Cardinals. 3rd and 2. Fourth quarter. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, 37-30. Cardinal fans would love to see another touchdown here, really give them some much-needed breathing room. It's been a tight game. Eisner looking downfield. He's got a receiver in the end zone. Touchdown! Connor Krasancic for the score. Matt Eisworth connecting with number 5 Connor Krasancic for another score. 43-30. The Cardinals really moving ahead now, getting that much-needed breathing room. One more touchdown, one more score. Matt Eisworth, the sophomore quarterback, with another nice look, another nice pass for the score. Mike Music going for the extra point. It's up, it's good. 44-30. The Cardinals pulling ahead with 4 minutes remaining in the game. On the nice pass, Matt Eisworth hooking up with Connor Krasancic for the score. Followed up by the extra point with Mike Music. Last year's game when these two teams met, the Trojans had the lead and the Cardinals came back for the win. This year, Trojans came out to a quick 16-0 score, and now we find ourselves sitting here, 4 minutes remaining in the game, 44-30, as the Cardinals have brought it back. A couple quick scores here. Matt Eisworth hooking up once again, Connor Krasancic in the end zone. Play action pass and found him in the end zone. Mike Music getting ready to kick. Cardinals with that breathing room right now. Looking at the score, you think the Cardinals been really up ahead, but we know it's been a lot closer than that, and we know there's a lot of time left. We know the Cardinals need to stop this vaunted rushing attack by the McDowell Trojans that we've seen running rampant all night long. No time to relax yet. Up by 2 scores, but we still need to stop this running attack on defense here. The Trojans have shown at any time they could break for a long run. They had an 80-yard rushing touchdown in the first half. A couple big runs already in the second half too. Quarterback Jake Tarasovich breaks the huddle, getting ready for the snap here on 1st and 10 for the Trojans. The 20-yard line. Blowing the whistle, the officials stop the play. Going to be on the Trojans. Penalty on the Trojans. Going to walk them back 5 yards. Illegal procedure on the McDowell Trojans. Bringing them back to the 15-yard line. 3:59 remaining in the game. 44-30. Cardinals holding to a strong advantage. Cardinals, I'm sure, keying in on the rushing attack here of the Trojans. Tarasovich is going to keep it himself, and the Cardinals bring him down at the just shy of the 25-yard line. But the Trojans needed to bring it out to the 30.
Taken down by Cardinals number 54, Nico Altiner. Also assisting number 32.
It's going to bring it so 5 yards the Trojans will need for a first down on a 2nd and 5.
From their own 25. 3:33 to go in the game.
Crowd has been sitting on pins and needles most of the night, but they finally have a sigh of relief after that 44-30 lead took shape after that last touchdown from Matt Eisworth to Connor Krasancic. The defense, though, is ready. They're not gonna rest. 3:15 remaining. Another penalty. Flag on the play. Let's see what the officials say. Maybe a delay of game. Delay of game is going to walk the Trojans back again here. Yet another penalty on the Trojans. Both teams have been marred with quite a bit of penalties this evening. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Back up to a 10-yard difference that the Trojans would need to get a first down. Cardinals moving up to the line, getting ready for that rush. Still no passing yards for the Trojans this evening. Right up the gut with number 45. Stopped by the Cardinals at the 20-yard line. Austin Becker, number 45, was on the carry. The number 30 for the Cardinals, that's Justin McMahon, the senior linebacker, 6 foot, 220 on the stop. He was ready for number 45 that time. Brings up a third down and long, 3rd and 9, 2:44 remaining, 44-30. Cardinals with the advantage. Jake Tarasovich looking for a pass. Hasn't had any luck with the pass all night. They had a screen pass, and they get the first down for positive yardage on the quick screen pass. First receiving yards all day with 2:29 remaining in the game for the Trojans. It's been all rushing for the Trojans' attack this evening. Forced the pass. 3rd and long in that situation. Jake Tarasovich found his man for the first down. Inside 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. Cardinals up by 2 scores, 44-30. 1st and 10 Trojans. Tarasovich going to pass again. Incomplete. He was looking for number 11, Jeremy Herman, junior running back for the McDowell Trojans. Tarasovich, 1 completion on the night. 2:10 remaining in the game, 44-30. Cardinals with the advantage, with the strong advantage, up by 2 scores with just over 2 minutes remaining. Who would have thunk it just a couple minutes ago before those quick scores by the Cardinals? The defense bearing down, 2nd down, they're keying on the pass now, and they got Tarasovich on the run, 35, and he gets to the out of bounds around the 40-yard line. They had to get to the 44, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short for the Trojans. 3rd and 4, we'll call it. 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the game. The Cardinals up. Game number 1 of the 2013 season. The Cardinals hoping to rack up victory number 1 on game number 1. As long as they hold the McDowell Trojans rushing attack. 3rd down and 4. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Cardinals ready on defense. Tarasovich for the Trojans. And they stop him short on the run. See where the official spots the ball, and it is going to be short of a first down, bringing up a 4th down situation for the McDowell Trojans. And it looks like here's Ethan Stark coming out, ready to kick that ball on a punt back to the Cardinals. 1:35 and counting in the game. 44-30, the Cardinals with the advantage. And the clock is stopped. 1:30 remaining. 4th and 2. For the McDowell Trojans. Timeout for Erie. Erie on the timeout. Feels good for Cardinal fans to be sitting with the 2-score advantage at this point, but we know not that long ago, beginning the 4th quarter, it was much, much tighter than this. What a game. An exciting start to the 2013 season. It was a nail-biter most of the way, and now we've got victory in our sights here with a couple minutes, well, 1:30 remaining in the game. Game number 1. And again, it does not get any easier with next week the St. Ignatius Wildcats coming to visit the Cardinals right back here at Jerome T. Osborne Stadium in Mentor, Ohio. Cardinals setting up on defense, 4th down, 4th and 2.
1:38 to go in the game. 4th down and 2 from the 42.
Cardinals getting set here, ready to send the Trojans packing on their way home back to Erie, PA with a loss on game number 1 of the season. More flags. Looks like maybe movement on the offense. False start on the offense, going to walk them on back. 44-30, the Cardinals up. Getting ready to seal this victory. Game number one counted as victory number one. Pushing them back, 4th down for the McDowell Trojans. Without a doubt, a formidable opponent on game number one. Very strong rushing attack by the McDowell Trojans. They wouldn't let up most of the game with that rushing attack. Jake Tarasovich, the quarterback for the Trojans, taking the snap. The pitch to number 3. And the Cardinals bringing them down 36-yard line, and another flag. Number 3 for the Trojans, Chris Casella, junior wide receiver for the Trojans. A penalty decline. That was a holding penalty on the McDowell Trojans, so it's a turnover on downs. The Menor Cardinals have the ball with a minute 30 remaining. 44-30 your score. And the Cardinals appear to be well on their way to victory number one. Student section, as they've been most of the game, on their feet, ready to celebrate this victory, as the rest of the crowd ready to explode when this minute 30 ends. And the Cardinals appear to have this victory intact here with getting the ball back. A minute 30. Cardinals taking a snap, taking a knee. They're going to run the clock down. 1:25 and counting as the clock rolls down. And the Menor faithful get to go home this evening with victory number one. Game number one, victory number one for the Menor Cardinals. 44-30 appears to be the final score with the Cardinals' victory. What a way to start the season, an exciting game. It was not as easy as the score would lead you to believe, ladies and gentlemen, as the Cardinals on their way to the victory. And the snap, Connor Krasanzik takes the knee as the play clock running down, 43 seconds, 40, 39. The Cardinals, game number one, Labor Day weekend. Gorgeous night out here, and even better looking after the Cardinals' victory. (44-30) as the Cardinals take the final snap and the final knee. 10 seconds, and here they come out. Cardinals coming on the field to shake hands for a well-deserved victory over the tough opponent, the McDowell Trojans out of Erie, PA, as the Cardinals get victory number one. 1-0 on this young season here as they open up the 2013 season. Your Menor Cardinals with the victory here tonight.